Congressman. Florida Congressmember Deutch, I want to ask you about Florida's new voter registration rules. On Thursday, a federal judge blocked part of the state's controversial restrictions on groups conducting voter registration. A U.S. district judge in Tallahassee found Florida's law, quote, harsh and impractical for imposing fines on groups that fail to turn in registration forms within 48 hours of collecting them, and he blocked enforcement of the deadline.
That's right, and that was a very important step forward in our battle against the governor's efforts to suppress the vote. It's an effort that's being waged nationwide, as you know. The voter suppression law that passed in Florida did include these provisions that have now been found unconstitutional, these provisions that deal with the issue of how to register voters. The League of Women Voters stopped registering voters because of these fines, so that's an important decision. But there are other provisions of the law that remain. The law cuts down on the number of early voting hours. The law also makes it easier to throw out ballots if there's a change in signature, which affects seniors overwhelmingly. So there's just this ongoing onslaught against the rights of voters to participate in our elections, and it's no surprise that the targets, when you look at the impact that these laws have, skew overwhelmingly to groups that have historically voted Democratic. That is no surprise at all, and we're seeing that all across the country. In Florida, it happens to be particularly difficult and problematic.
In 2008, Diana Sen, you were part of a Florida suit about Florida counties not having Spanish language ballots. Yes. What's come of that suit?
Well, we ended up settling that lawsuit, and now Volusia County has the ballot in Spanish. So we sued on November 4th, 2008, and we ended up settling in 2010. And now the county is fully complying with Section 4E of the Voting Rights Act. The ballots are in Spanish. The notices are in Spanish. There's Spanish language assistants. There's Spanish-speaking poll workers. So we're very excited about it. The community now can easily understand their vote, and the Voting Rights Act is applying and is protected in Volusia County.
There is a vote coming up, an election in August. Is that right? And people will be voting for
the primaries, the congressional primaries in August.
And so how do you intend to monitor this at Latino Justice?
Well, we generally work with the supervisor of elections. We have a great relationship with Ann McFall. We have a community leader, particularly from the Volusia County Hispanic Association, that was one of our clients, and they regularly meet with the supervisor of elections to ensure compliance and to ensure that Latinos have full access.
Maureen Russo, are you now working with other voters? Are you getting word out about what happened to you?
Through coming on shows, I have done it. I don't really know how to do it. I would like to encourage everybody to return their papers and prove that they're a U.S. citizen like I have, and hopefully in 30 days I'll get a letter saying that everything is good to go.